In 2022, China's housing market suffered one of the worst crashes in world history. The country saw house prices fall by 30% on average, which led to hundreds of thousands of foreclosures and a mortgage crisis that crippled the Chinese economy. This was made possible through the easy availability of mortgages in China during the mid-2010s and the failure of homeowners to pay them back when property values fell dramatically in 2020s. Here's how it happened, what the situation looks like now, and how it could affect China's future housing market and economy. Why did it happen? The mortgage crisis was caused by a combination of factors, including the Chinese government's housing policy, lax lending standards, and an economic slowdown. The result was a sharp increase in defaults and foreclosures, which put a strain on the banking system. As a result, banks tightened lending requirements and many households lost their homes to foreclosure or abandoned them because they couldn't afford the mortgages. Before I continue, I just need one favor from you, to like my video, so that YouTube will push the video to others, and subscribe to get notified when I release new video. Let's continue. What are the consequences? The consequences of China's mortgage crisis are still unfolding, but they are already severe. The housing market has collapsed, leaving millions of homeowners with mortgages they can't afford. The banking system is under immense strain, and the economy is struggling. Efforts to boost economic growth have so far failed. There is a danger that China could be headed for a deep downturn or even depression, as it grapples with the legacy of an irresponsible credit boom. How did we get here? In 2022, China experienced a severe mortgage crisis. This was caused by a number of factors, including unsustainable levels of debt in the country, which had accumulated over decades. When the US Federal Reserve raised interest rates in 2020 as part of its response to rising inflation, this resulted in China raising rates as well. The fact that many home buyers only put down 10% meant that higher borrowing costs were difficult for these borrowers to absorb. How can we make it better? In order to make sure something like this doesn't happen again, we need to be more careful about how we lend money and who we lend it to. We also need to make sure that people are actually able to repay their loans. If someone is struggling to pay back a loan, there should be some sort of emergency fund for them to fall back on until they are able to get back on their feet. Thanks for watching. See you on my upcoming videos.